These three ETFs from ymax, PLTY, MSTY, NFLY have outperformed every other ETFs. And one of the ETF I didn't really expect is NFLY. And Netflix has done really well. And of course, these returns are total return, meaning including the distributions. And this total return does not include the last couple distribution they've paid. But nevertheless, this gives us indication to which ETFs have performed well. To my surprise, actually, PLTY, Palantir, has outperformed MSTY. In this video today, I'm going to give you a full picture of comparison between MSTY, which is most favorable and most popular ETF from ymax. Compare that to Palantir performance, because you might be sharing away from Palantir, but you might be missing out. And I don't want you to miss out. And because of that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you can always receive a new update whenever I release a new video. And if you like this type of content, as always, smash the like button and don't forget to share with someone who you think this video might help. This is a side-by-side comparison between ymax MSTR Option Income Strategy ETF versus ymax PLTR Option Income Strategy, or PLTY. MSTY is an ETF that tracks MSTR stock, and PLTY is an ETF that tracks Palantir stock. Price of today, $23.20. Price of today is $67.80. This ETF start at $50 and this ETF start at $20. And because of that, a lot of people have shied away from buying this ETF, thinking it's very expensive. And I can't blame you, because most people, when they look at the $67 stock versus $23 stock, they would definitely think this is very expensive and they don't want to buy. But end of the day, this ETF has returned way better than MSTY. If we look at the 52-week range, MSTY between 17 to 46. This one is between $46 and $95. If you compare these two ETFs performance since Palantir was incepted, Palantir has returned 103%. MSTY has returned only 76%. MSTY dividend yield right now is 132. Palantir, based on the last distribution they paid, is 89. But if you look at the last distribution they're going to pay this Friday, this jumps up to 130%. So will be pretty much equal to this one. If you invested $10,000 going back to October 2024, today your PLTY would have been $20,254. And MSTY would have only $17,553. So clearly, Palantir is a winner here in terms of performance since they came out. But we don't know what's the future hold between these two ETFs. Maybe Palantir, it might lag MSTY. Now, let's look at this table that's going to give us a full picture of all numbers. Initial balance is $10,000 invested in both ETF, and that's data goes back to October 8th, 2024. Initial price you would have buy at $27.35. Palantir would have bought at $51.43. You would have gained 365 shares, and this you'd get only 194 shares. Total dividend you would have received since October would have been, with your initial balance of $10,000, you'd be expecting dividend of $1,796 every 4 weeks from MSTY and only $1,391 from Palantir. Again, this distribution does not include the very last distribution that Palantir is going to pay this Friday, which is $7. So that would have increased this amount. Yield on cost is 112 and it's 117 for Palantir. And shares starting from 365 shares on MSTY. Today, you would have gotten 756, and that's an increase of 391 shares. For Palantir, you would have started with 194 shares. Today, in your portfolio, you would have 298.74 shares, and that's an increase of 104.03. Total end value, MSTY portfolio, today, you would have 17,553. With Palantir, you'd have gotten 20,254. Last share price would be 23.20 cents and Palantir 67.08. Remember, when you started investing the first time in October, your price for MSTY was 27.35 cents and for Palantir was 51.43 cents. So you'd have gotten less distribution from Palantir, as compared to MSTY, but your share price for MSTY would have been lower as compared to where you started. With Palantir, your share price has increased massively from 51.43 cents to 67, and that's why you're getting higher return of 103% versus 76%. So guys, I really want to make this video to just show you that not all the time you'd see the higher price of ETF or a stock would indicate that ETF or that stock is not best investment. It can be higher price, but it can give you a bigger return. And these two ETFs have illustrated exactly that. What do you think about this comparison? Would you still buy MSTY and stay away from Palantir because of its price, even though it has better return? Or would you want to buy both of them? Please let me know in a comment below. And also let me know if you own all of them or one of these ETFs. On this channel, I always make a comparison between two popular ETFs. So if you don't want to miss that, please consider subscribing and hit that notification button so you can always receive updates whenever I make those type of videos. And if you like this type of content, as always, please smash the like button and don't forget to share with someone you think this video might help. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next one. Bye bye.